While I usually have my Sage 5-weight fly rod in the car, it doesn't come out as often as it should. But these days at my local park lake, chironomids are hatching. That brings carp and trout into the shallows to feed on bloodworms in the silt, or as they try to make their way to the surface. As carp root through the silt, they kick up clouds of mud, which makes the water murky and the fish less wary. If you can tell which direction a fish is heading, all you have to do is put your fly right in front of his nose. Actually, it's not as easy as I just made it sound. Even if you manage to cast to the perfect spot in front of a feeding fish, he could change course at the last second and miss your fly completely. And if a carp does suck in your fly, you may only have a couple of seconds before he realizes it's not what he's looking for and spits it out. So it is a challenge, but so much fun when you set the hook into one of these golden beauties in shallow water. Adding scent to your fly will sometimes make the carp hold on a little longer. But there are also times when they're so fixated on a particular food source that everything else gets spat out with the rest of the silt and debris. Even though there's a hatch going on, it's not critical to match the hatch right now. They don't seem to be feeding by sight. They're just sucking in silt and blowing out whatever's not food. I started out using a yellow egg fly, which looks similar to a kernel of corn, but lost it after hooking into a bigger fish. After that, I just tied on a nymph and it worked just fine. As the wind picked up, I put on a single split shot to keep the nymph from drifting. It would have been better with a sinking tip fly line, but I left my spare reel at home. If you're new to fly fishing, this might be a good way to get started because you don't have to cast very far. And man, you just can't beat that pull of a carp on a fly rod. Good luck out there.